Keep it up, MP. Keep chopping wood.
It's game time, MP. You ready to put that work in?
It's going to be a long summer if we can't win tonight.
The Rockets on their way to the locker room, looking to deliver a big win for the home. Tonight, the league and all of us here at 2K Sports, we should see some great ball movement from these two teams, Graham. Fantastic group of passers on each side.
They're just so unselfish. They play for one another. You can see how it keeps the whole team involved. And I'll tell you what, I just love watching teams that can pass like this.
A look at the opening lineup for Washington. We've got Bilal Coulibaly, Kyle Kuzma out there with Jalen Duren. Then it's Jordan Poole, and it's Carrington in at the 2. Pass to Poole. Now Kuzma. Now Duren. Clock at 6. Kuzma outside. Gets the 3 ball to go.
All Kuzma needed was the basketball. His feet were planted. He was ready on the catch.
Here's Shepard, guarded by Poole. Pass to MP. About a minute played here so far in the first. Şengün, the screen. And here's Green from the arc. Sends it home from three-point land.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Now here's Poole. We saw him with 19 his last time out. Kuzma for 3. It's rebounded by Şengün. Houston has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. MP against Poole. Here's MP. And no good, trying to use the glass. First quarter, just over a minute and a half in. Pass to Duren. With the floater. Good D by Şengün. For Houston, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. MP finds Smith. Outside, Green. Off the mark there with a 3. And Washington with possession. They come into this one following the loss to Minnesota.
They had a tough time beyond the arc. A lot of their possessions ended in missed threes.
What was most disturbing to me was they didn't have a backup plan, right? The threes aren't falling. What do you do next?
And at 6'10", Jalen Duren is an incredible athlete for his size.
Yeah, he's got a lot of bounce, which helps him as a rim protector, rebounder, and lob threat. Plus, he's got quick feet, and he's able to guard smaller guys on the perimeter. And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
The Rockets trail. Inside. Here's Green. Good work there as it goes. Green's got 5 points.
This is where Green is most effective. He's got a great feel for scoring inside.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Ime Udoka for a minute. I talked with him about how he's approaching matching up with Jordan Poole tonight, and he said to make sure we don't lose him on defense. We have to talk, and we have to know where he is. Expects his team to be very active and talkative here tonight. Guys?
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Now here's Kuzma. 14 points his last outing. Pass to Duren. And here is Kuzma. Duren with a screen on Smith. Back to Duren. The kick out to Kuzma. Just 4 to shoot. Washington again can't hit. And so MP will bring it up for the Rockets. What an impressive regular season they've been having, getting to 60 wins.
When you talk about magic numbers for a team, 60 wins means you're having an historic year. In fact, we've had stretches longer than 5 years without any team winning 60. So it's really hard to do.
Kuzma, that's good.
All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
Here's MP, reverses, and the layup is up and in. MP's gotten his second bucket of the game.
And that's what happens when you let MP get positioning inside.
And here's Poole. No points so far. Here's the three. The rebound by MP. Houston in the lead. Pass to Shepherd. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
Are you serious? That is some power from a point guard.
Oh, I love backcourt players with some ups.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
Here's Coulibaly after the basket by Houston. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two. Washington shooting their first free throws of the night. And he drops the first. Of course, you look at this Washington team. They hit the reset button.
B.A., I am sure that's not an easy decision to make, but I believe it was the right move. Washington was kind of stuck at that play-in level. Now they have a clear focus and direction on the future. May take some time, but I like the plan.
The Wizards making a switch here. Hachimura's checked in.
I love it. What concentration. Green taking the contact well and converting with confidence.
Out to Hachimura. Lets it go from deep. And again, Washington, no good. Houston leading by 3. And here's Shepherd for 3. They get it back. Here's MP. It's rebounded by Washington. Now Coulibaly. His offense has been solid, scoring around 11.5 points a game. Oh, they get a hand on it. Stolen by MP. On the break. Smith with it. Now guarded by Duren. And he gets the bucket. MP's got 6 points.
And you can see Smith has the vision. Now, it'll be interesting to watch that part of his game continue to develop.
Now here's Poole, guarded closely. Good D by MP. To the inside. Oh, deflected. Pass to Coulibaly. Poole outside. Here's Carrington. Now here's Hachimura, covered by Smith. Coulibaly up top. And here's Poole. Shot clock at 5. And again, Washington, no good. MP with it. Playing Orlando, he was nearly unstoppable. Pass to Şengün. And Şengün throw it down.
Yeah, great finish by Şengün. I love when he goes up with power.
Wizards trail by 7. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
And we've got a timeout called by Willie Green. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Houston making some changes. Nurkic has checked in for Şengün. Eason comes in for Smith. And it's Thompson in for Shepherd. Hachimura against Eason. Pass to Coulibaly. Shot clock at 6. On the wing, Hachimura. Poole from long range. And it's MP with a rebound. MP's got his 5th rebound in this one.
This is not his quarter. He needs to give up some touches and recalibrate.
Right side, Eason. And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul. Washington shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game. You know, in game 2 of a back-to-back, just how drained are you from yesterday as a player?
You know, B.A., proper rest and stretching can help a lot. But you're not going to be your usual self at the start of game time. Believe that.
Eason, a screen on Hachimura. MP, the pass to Eason. Jang pulls it in.
No question who's in control of the board so far.
On the wing, Davis, defended by Thompson. Davis against Thompson. Hachimura sets a screen. The Wizards need to get off a shot here. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Hachimura showing he can be a force inside physically. How about the motor to match the size?
On the wing, MP. Back to Thompson. Nurkic passes to MP. Nurkic tips it back in. And the Rockets lead by 6.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Davis with a screen on Green. Here's Carrington. Green covering. Hachimura from long range. Buries it. He's 2 for 4 in this game.
And this is what we're seeing. Rui Hachimura understanding I've got to expand my range. This is huge for his development.
Now here's Green. 7 points in the game. MP finds Green. Takes a 3. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. Green's got 10 points in the game.
Well, they're leading in large part because of the work he's put in this quarter. This is nicely done.
Hachimura, the pass to Davis. MP against Hachimura. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
Wow, the ability to get off your feet in a hurry. Rui Hachimura with the dunk.
MP, the pass to Eason. MP outside. Pass to Thompson. Davis with the defensive effort.
Already +5 in terms of rebound margin.
Back to Hachimura. Here's Crawford, defended by Nurkic. Hachimura with a screen on Eason. Here's Jang. And it's MP with a rebound. MP's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Down low. Here's Nurkic. And Nurkic throws it down.
That's just about size right there. Big Nurk, get up and get down.
Pass to Hachimura. Over MP. And it's Hachimura missing.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
And that does it for the first quarter. The Rockets on top, up by... Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And taking a look at Houston's performance here. Guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
And why wouldn't they? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
Smith and Şengün play together in the front court. Shepard is out there with Amin Thompson. And it's MP in at the 3. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Rockets. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Magic was tremendous. He contributed 42 points, and a total like that was good enough to mark his high for the season. He was really special in that game, and they're hoping he can repeat that kind of performance tonight. Guys, back to you.
And the only question now, how does he follow up that performance?
Yeah, each night comes with different challenges, and I'm sure their opponent has seen the film.
What you love about this guy, though, is even when the defense adjusts to what he's doing, he'll make an adjustment right back. He is always ready with a counter.
Grant, Kyle Kuzma is an instinctual scorer who gets it done in a variety of ways.
He's especially skilled inside the painted area, but he's a capable shooter from mid-range and beyond the arc. Plus, he's someone you can rely on in the clutch.
Now here's Hachimura. 7 points in the game. Pass to Crawford. Over MP. Crawford, that one's good.
With defense that soft, you have to take them to task.
MP with it. Beyond the arc. The Rockets with another miss.
I'll tell you, it has not been this guy's best night, but the teammates have been there to pick up the slack. Love it.
George feels it out a bit. It's hauled in by Houston, and seeing this team right now is a problem. They've got 14 consecutive victories.
You have to give a ton of credit to not only the coaching staff for having their group prepared to play nightly, but also a ton of credit to these players who have been solid with their rotations, who've been committed to both ends of the floor. Their depth has been apparent. This is a formidable team right now.
And it's Washington with the ball. Following the score by Houston. Count that one.
Well, there's an aggressive mentality in play. Work in close, find a way to score.
And so Thompson will bring it up for Houston. 4-point game. Their last game, a win against the Magic. Looking to carry it into this one.
And we all know that on the road, you don't usually look so comfortable on the offensive end. But that was the story of the game.
It came down to execution. No wasted possessions, and that is absolutely essential trying to win on the road.
Here's Kuzma. The Rockets getting their last shot to go. Pass to Jang. Back to Kuzma. Lets the three fly. No go there. He's 3 for 9 in this one.
He has that confidence rolling, hitting 2 threes in the first, but he hasn't had one since.
Here's Shepard. George defending. Back to MP. Three-pointer. Oh, another miss by MP.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
And there's the lob, and Sengun throw it down.
How about the connection there? Great pass and even better finish by Sengun.
Kuzma outside. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. George passes to Kuzma. Three-pointer off the mark.
I'll tell you what, they've been aggressive and they've been physical.
MP, that one's good.
Oh, my. Powering through the contact. MP just went to work on them in the paint.
Here's George. Here's Jang. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket. The Rockets lead by 8. Thompson scanning the floor. On the wing, MP. It's stolen by Kuzma. Here's Jang. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Houston.
You figured they might want to come out and run, and it's been the key for them early. They're just feasting on fast break chances.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
No good on that one. Well, when you look at the forwards in this league, there are a lot more Grant Hill types out there these days, partner.
Well, thank you for the nice words, B.A. Of course, I took pride in my overall game. And over the last few decades or so, we've seen a bunch of guys playing the 3, 4, and 5 who can pass, dribble, and shoot. So it's fun to watch the game evolve.
Here's Jang, averaging around 6 a game. Up and over Smith. They grab their own miss. Duren. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That one on Sengun.
Yeah, just so active. I love the passion Duren brings to this game. And the skill set, too, is developing.
He's got his first free throws of the night right here. The free throw drops for Duren. Dillon Brooks checked in for the Rockets. He's perfect from the line this time.
Yeah, as of right now, Jalen Duren kind of seems like a classic big man. He can block, he can rebound, and he really focuses on finding close-range looks.
Now here's MP. He's got 12. MP, a screen on Poole. And here's Shepard for 3. A rebound by the Wizards. Hachimura's got his 4th rebound in this one. It's Poole on the wing. Back to Hachimura. The 3 is up. Oh, MP with a block.
Yeah, a timely intervention by MP. He knew just when to attack the shot.
And that one drops for him. Hachimura's got 9 points.
Yeah, there's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
MP hammers it down.
MP is cooking right now, and folks, this is exactly what we expected from this young man.
Pass to Jang. George against MP. George passes to Sajang. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. All right, a chance to check out stats for MP.
And he's been outstanding offensively as of late. These last 5 games, he's been a beast at the offensive end. A different level score than he had been earlier in the season. Let's see if he can keep it up.
Houston making some changes. Nurkic comes in for Alperen Şengün, and Jalen Green subbed in for Shepherd. Here's MP. Outside, Green. From deep, MP. Jang pulls it in.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
To the middle. Here's Duren. And the dunk by Duren.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
There's a screen by Nurkic. From deep, MP. Rebound by the Wizards. Duren's got 4 rebounds now. And that's an intentional